Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Only the dead have seen the end of war. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Do not train a child to learn by force or harshness, but direct them to it by what amuses their minds, so that you may be better able to discover with accuracy the peculiar bent of the genius of each. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. Ignorance, the root and stem of every evil. If women are expected to do the same work as men, we must teach them the same things. Those who tell the stories rule society. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. The madness of love is the greatest of heaven's blessings. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. When men speak ill of thee, live so as nobody may believe them. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help, and what they cannot. Courage is knowing what not to fear. You should not honor men more than truth. Necessity is the mother of invention. The object of education is to teach us to love what is beautiful. Character is simply habit long continued. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. No man should bring children into the world who is unwilling to persevere to the end in their nature and education. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. A hero is born among 100, a wise man is found among 1,000, but an accomplished one might not be found even among 100,000 men. Love is simply the name for the desire and pursuit of the whole. Writing is the geometry of the soul. Any man may easily do harm, but not every man can do good to another. I would teach children music, physics, and philosophy, but most importantly music, for the patterns in music and all the arts are the keys to learning. Love is born into every human being, it calls back the halves of our original nature together, It tries to make one out of two and heal the wound of human nature. The first and best victory is to conquer self. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. True friendship can exist only between equals. No elf can ever make a bad man at peace with himself. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Love is the name for our pursuit of wholeness, for our desire to be complete. Wise men talk because they have something to say, fools, because they have to say something. The price of apathy towards public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Ideas are the source of all things. Beauty of style and harmony and grace and good rhythm depend on simplicity. Time is the moving image of reality. Knowledge is the food of the soul. A life without investigation is not worth living. Let parents then bequeath to their children not riches but the spirit of reverence.